And welcome back, everyone, to Who Would Win? The week of Who Would Win, which means all week, every day, there's a Who Would Win. And this one comes to us from, and I think I wrote this name down wrong, but Wilson, and I'm going to probably butcher it, but I'll do my damnedest. Wilson Prawn Randall? Or Prawn Rao? Michael, I am sorry, Wilson, I butchered the name, but this is the request you gave. Who asked the question, who would win a fight? Homicidal Liu from the Creepypasta series. What do you call it, a franchise? It's more of a series. Franchise gets you money, I believe. So I guess that's a series then. Although a series of books can make you money too. I don't know. What do you say is the difference between a series and a franchise? Let me know. But anyway, Homicidal Liu from the Creepypasta universe versus Splitface from Hero Factory. So Creepypasta falls a little bit into that category of IPs I'm not super into and therefore not the most familiar with, so that's why I always have to look it up. But B1 I'm not that interested in a lot of the time. Hero Factory I barely know anything about, so yeah, all I can say about these characters is what I found about them, and that is this. Homicidal Liu comes from an alternate storyline of the Jeff the Killer storyline, where he's pretty much just an alternate Jeff the Killer. That's what I believe that's where he came from, if I'm not mistaken. One second, let me just be, Scream is now defunct as blah, blah, blah. Well, yeah, Jeff the Killer, yeah. Basically, and he became just a different version of Jeff with some superhuman abilities. He obviously has a gun on him. He's, he's very dangerous and psychotic and all that goodness. Whereas, Splitface is, see, now Hero Factory, let me just look up Hero Factory real quick, because is Hero Factory in essence like a Bionicle thing? Is that Hero Factory Lego? Okay, it's a Lego thing. Or yeah, pretty much Lego, Bionicle, all that. So that's what Hero Factory is. And within the lore of Hero Factory, he is literally a split down the middle, half mech, half organic being with a split personality and different weapons on each arm that whichever person is in the control using each individual weapon. Splitface's weapon. One second. Splitface Hero Factory. There we go. One weapon, the one on his right, which you can't really see all that well, involves basically a toxic spike they can use for melee abilities. Each weapon is preferred by one of the personalities. The mechanical side prefers using a shredding claw that has the power to slice through steel with ease. It is also armed with an infectious spike. The organic personality draws from a poison plasma gun to shoot deadly immunogenic substance infecticide. So, do they give like heights or anything on here? No, they don't. Point being, this is not the kind of character someone who is basically just a slightly enhanced human can deal with. Now, when you're dealing with something like, say, Captain America or Batman, who technically Batman's not enhanced, he just worked out to the point where he comes off as a metahuman. But yeah, when you're dealing in peak human condition, master martial artists have some level of tech or weaponry on call, then you could actually have a conversation about who wins the fight. But you got a kid who's mildly enhanced physically with a gun. This is not going well for him. This fight would not go well. It would just take one shot from either the poison claw, the poison blade on the blade, or the shredding claw, or the mutagenic infecticide blast. And even if he got in close and shoot him or whatever, this guy is half mechanical, so he's running the risk of not even hitting biological components, which would be more dangerous or devastating for him to be hit in. And even if he's hitting biological components, his mechanical side can pretty much keep him alive and function probably without the biological side. That's assuming the biological side goes down from the gunshot, which it might not do. So yeah, this is one of those scenarios where this really probably would have gone to the speed round had I known about these characters prior. But I look at each request and I just put it in there. And when I look at a request, I look at it and I say, can that just be thrown to a speed round video? Then I do the video afterwards and I realize if it can be a speed run or not. And this is one of those cases where I didn't know enough about these characters. I thought, hey, maybe, because I don't know Hero Factory at all. I know a little Creepypasta, but not Hero Factory. So I thought, okay, maybe this will be a bit more even. No, this was pretty much a curve in Splitface's favor. But that's just my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe all the creepypasta people are right out there. Maybe I'm just a fool. Who knows? By the way, this is the image that actually one of the images that comes off the official site for Homicidal Liu. 1 second though. Can I at least find the person who made it so I can give a proper shout out so I don't get it? Hey, I get the proper shout out because the proper shout outs are deserved. But beyond that, I don't want to get in trouble for someone saying he's stealing people's artwork. I'm not trying to do that. It's just free on the internet a lot of times, and a lot of people don't sign their names on this shit. So, okay, Homicidal Liu. Okay, well, the creator, at least, of Homicidal Liu was Vampire Note 13. Now, I don't know if they're the one who did this image. If they are, well, there you go, Vampire Note 13. I gave you a shout out. Let me see here. Well, let me be sure about that, though. Homicidal Liu. Okay, no. Okay, so the alleged creator of this photo is actually Cal Millis? Camillus? 958. So that's actually the one who made this particular image. So there we go. Sorry. Well, to both of you guys, there's a shout out. And again, I just want to be clear. I'm not trying to steal work. Just going with the image, because that's the thing. When you're talking about fan-made characters, I'm sorry, I have to use images from other people because these characters don't exist in actual lore, literature, TV, or whatever. With the exception of Slender Man, who now does have an official movie for him. So there's that. Regardless, I just still want to get the proper shout out where shout outs due. Regardless, though, I think Splitface would definitely win the fight. This is not a really evened out match at all. But I digress. Who do you think would win the fight? Maybe, like I said, maybe I'm wrong. See, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time. And I'll see you in a little bit. I got a birthday request I got to do today. And I'll see you tomorrow for the next Who Would Win and Digimon video as well.